Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. I'm now joined by one of the seniors of this year's women's volleyball squad, Anuhea Hauanio-Lore. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you so much for joining. Anu, I want to talk first about your original commitment to the Naval Academy. It's a long ways from home, coming from Honolulu here to Annapolis. What was it about this place that really drew you in?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really take a second look at this school. Paco came to one of my games, I think when I was a freshman or sophomore. I was playing in Orlando and he sat at my entire game. And my dad was in the Navy. He was on the enlisted side, but he knew what the Naval Academy was about. And he was like, you need to make this a priority. You need to try. And I didn't really listen to my dad at first, but he helped me see that there's purpose in the Naval Academy and that I was also recruited during COVID. So it was like I didn't know what the future held, but I knew that if I went to the Naval Academy, I would have a future in volleyball and then therefore a career after. So I'd like to say I didn't follow my dad's footsteps, but he was the main reason why the Naval Academy was somewhere I looked at.
You said your father told you there was a purpose in going to the Naval Academy. Now that you're a senior and you have a chance to reflect on it, what do you think that purpose has been for you?
Yeah, I think my purpose has been being so far away from home, um, just finding a voice for Hawaii, for my people, and also like finding a purpose within like being a leader. I think being a leader is something I took for granted in high school, and I think it's inspirational to come here and to see that leadership is something so much more, especially in the military. Leadership is something that, if you are a good one, your people take it with you. And I think that the Naval Academy has taught me the importance of just being a good person, being a good leader. And that's the purpose I've found here, just being a voice for others and for my people.
On the court, Anna, you do just about everything. You could be leading a team in digs one night. You could also get up and make plenty of plays around the net. How have you honed that versatility in your time here in Annapolis?
Yeah, I think I was given a lot of opportunities my time at the Naval Academy to play a ton of different positions. I came in as an outside hitter, but my freshman and sophomore year, they had enough and they needed me to play DS. So I was given the opportunity to practice on the defensive side of the ball. And then my junior year, they needed me to switch back to outside hitter. So I had to switch that mentality back to outside hitter. I think throughout my time at the academy, I've just been Paco's versatility player, and I've really leaned into that. So I think just loving the game and loving the touch on the ball, I think that's why I like doing everything. Yeah.
What have you seen from these two freshmen in particular, in Caroline and Ellen, who have had a terrific start to their plebe year?
Yeah, I mean they're tough. Like they come in every day ready to play and with a positive attitude and they work really hard. They don't take any excuses of how hard plebe year is when they enter the gym and they just make the gym I would say their sanctuary, and they lean into everything that this team has offered to them since day one when they joined during sports period at in plebe summer. So I think that hard work ethic has been there, and it's really showing right now.
Given you went through it, Anu, I want to talk about the way you mentioned you refer to the court as a sanctuary, especially when you're going through the rigor of plebe year. How do you distance yourself from everything else and focus on just volleyball when you're practicing or playing volleyball?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that's so hard about the academy because we have so many things going on in the day, but it's something that we discuss as a team. Like, how are we going to enter the gym and switch on that mindset that now it's volleyball time? And I think we talk about a lot that it's a blessing to play here. It's a blessing to be able to do volleyball and play with the people that we love. My sister's on the court, and I think we have that little switch over. We come to practice 15 minutes early where we talk about the day and we exist in that sisterhood of like we're midshipmen at the Naval Academy and switch over to that sisterhood of I'm playing next to you, I trust you, and we're gonna get to work in a volleyball court and have some fun while doing it.
Well, it's not just volleyball time, it's Army time as you take on the Black Knights in the Star match coming up on Friday, Anu. What's driving this team? How did last year's loss fuel you ladies?
I mean, yeah, last season was tough. It was a tough season. I think it fuels us in a way that it's hard to describe because all of the returners know exactly how it feels. It knows how we know how it felt to like lose in a 5 set match to Army, and I think that's just what's fueling us. I think that every day we enter the gym, um, we're trying to get 1% better, and we're leaning into the things that we know will help us win this game, and we're just putting in a lot of hard work, just so we can come out on top this time.
And you go into Army getting healthier. Farah Ike played in 2 matches this past weekend. Good to get her back. What extra element does she add to the floor?
Yeah, she just brings a ton of confidence, poise, and energy. I love playing next to Farah. She always is someone I look to, even just to like smile at each other. She just brings a lot of joy to the game and confidence. I know that she has my back and I have hers. So that's what she's awesome.
Anu, what would it mean to you to cap your career with a win over Army?
It would mean the world to me. I'm excited to get to work. I'm excited to play them. It's always an honor to play somebody else who wants to give their life to service. So I'm just really excited and ready to go.
And lastly, looking ahead this season, I know this is the immediate match is on the forefront of everybody's minds in your locker room, but what goals do you have? What are some things that are fueling you as you try and cap your senior year on a high note?
Yeah, well, I obviously look to the end of November, to the Patriot League Championship, but right now, just taking it day by day, making this team get better every single day we enter the gym, every practice we have, every drill. I think what fuels me to cap off this senior season is leaving a legacy. Uh, with my class, we really discussed like how are we going to make an impact on what Navy volleyball is, and I think that's at the end of the day what I want to leave a legacy of, like who number 19 was, who I am as a player, and who my class was.
Awesome. Anu, thank you so much for your time and best of luck against Army.
Thank you.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.